welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on it today. Today we are doing a bingo of shame challenge. Thus, I'm in black and white because I already did my look. This month the picked palette was the ColourPop MissUnderstood palette, which I do not have, so I just duped my shades that were randomly drawn. I did not record me randomly drawing them. You're just gonna have to trust that I am not a liar. But yeah, if you want to see what's going on here, please stick around and watch. Thank you, DW and Andy, for such a fun collab. We love this. We love you. Okay, here we go. So I don't have the ColourPop MissUnderstood Villains palette, which is the palette for this month. I do have the Princess palette, but not the Villains palette, which is kind of strange because I'm like a big Ursula fan. Anyways, this is what my color story looks like. And I am so stumped, okay? Because I think that like without these two, I could definitely do a look. Or without these two, I could do a look. But to mix the orangey color with the purples and the blues and the golds, it's like, it's too much like warm and cold. Like I wish it was either warm or cold. So, the obvious in my brain, the way to do this is this orangey color in the crease, this dark blue as a liner, and then like gold to purple or gold to blue on the lid, and then whatever isn't chosen as an under lash line with a splash of whatever isn't chosen. I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Let's go through these though. Okay, so for the color Devious, I don't have the palette. So what I did was I pulled Carnelian from the ColourPop So Jaded. And when I do these like duping the vibe videos, I try to use as little palettes as possible because I'm not trying to have a million palettes out on my desk. My desk is crazy enough. For Sing, I mixed Lithuanian and Shookington from ABH Jackie Aina. For the Fates, I mixed Sapphire from ColourPop So Jaded and Northern Star from the Beauty Bay Jade palette. For Panic and Pain, I mixed Alien and Sunshine Skin from the Beauty Bay Jade palette. And then for Moonlit, I used the Jade. Oh, for Jet Sam, I used Moonlit from the Beauty Bay palette. So I'm using the Beauty Bay Jade palette, I'm using the ABH Jackie Aina palette, and I'm using the ColourPop So Jaded palette. That's what we got going on. I think we're gonna do crease, liner, something, and then under lash line. Let's just go, because if we keep thinking about it and we keep talking about it, we're never gonna do it. And I'm super blind now. It is what it is. I don't have anything done to my face, so I'm gonna put on a little bit of eye cream. I am enjoying this one. This one is the Elemis Peptide Eye Recovery Cream. I do enjoy it. It kind of smells like tea to me, which is cool. And I just bring it down as far as I can go, and I put it up on my eye too. I do have a little bit of discoloration on my eyes from the like purples I wore yesterday, but it's fine. So there's that. I should go ahead and put on my, I should put my skincare on too while I'm thinking about it. I hope the lighting's okay. My lighting in my videos has been garbage, and I can't figure out what I need to do to fix it. So I'm just mixing an oil and some, like a water cream. Sorry, I didn't show that to you. And this oil here. And I like how the combo looks on my skin. Okay, Now that we are prepped and moisturized, let's just go. So I did have this Thank Me Later eyeshadow base in a project a while back. I'm going to take this little, I think this Jackie Aina palette is probably the smallest palette of these three. So I'm going to take off this little protection so we can use it as our mirror. Because I have a mirror over here, but I'm like over there. And then I have a mirror over there, but then I'd be like over there. So we're just going to use a handheld. Okay, so we are primed and prepped and ready to go. I am a girly who does shadow first and then the rest of my makeup. Because if not, we are going to make a big, huge, gigantic mess. Now, do either of these palettes have, it does, a setting? Rude. Sorry. Everything fell. So I'm going to set with just this light colored shade in the So Jaded palette, which is one of my very favorite palettes. Like, I am hoping and crossing my fingers that it gets brought into like a Project Level Up or Pan Those Eyeshadows, because I do know Pan left behind my Pan Those Eyeshadows, because I just love it so much. Sorry, I'm reaching over you, but that's where I keep all my brushes. I need like a good like lighting setup. We've got some things in our life that are in the works, so I think once everything kind of gets figured out and situated, we'll be able to do all that. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in with this like orangey color, which is what I'm using as the Devious shade. And ooh, it is dark. Oh, it's dark. I was gonna say we're gonna take it lightly, but there's nothing light about this orange. I love this palette though. Oh, I love this palette so much. I've like contemplated even picking it myself as a level up level, like especially since I'm working on level 3, like to work level 4 and level 5 of Project Level Up is so rough. Like, especially if you get like a big palette, but if it's a big palette that you love, like, then it's gonna be a dream, you know? And you're getting more use. So I've thought about like picking it myself, like as a hurrah for reaching those levels, like maybe like level 5s. I don't know though. I love the randomness of it. So if this could randomly get selected, I would so appreciate it. I love this palette. So this is my Devious shade. It is Carnelian from So Jaded. It's just a pretty orange. It's beautiful. So we've got that checked off. Now we're going to do that goldy color, which is going to be my adaptation of Pain and Panic, or Panic and Pain, excuse me, which is Alien and Sunshine Skin from Beauty Bay. So this palette was actually decluttered to me by DW, which is cool. I love this. I'm going to set my lid with this little Ace Beauté little eyeshadow. I'm so close to being done with it. Like, that's all I have, and I've been using this like all the time as a base because it's a little bit like a ColourPop Super Shock. Like, it's kind of wettish, like it's a cream. That's the word, cream. It is a cream, so shades stick to it nicely. And it doesn't really interfere with the colors because it's kind of like a light gold. And honestly, I probably could have used just this shade as my Panic and Pain shade now that I'm putting it on my eyeballs and actually thinking. I didn't think about I didn't think of a cream. I never think of creams, and I have so many. I didn't think of a cream as my color for it, but this would have actually worked really well for that shade. Okay, I have a baby wipe over here. Okay, so for that, what did I say I was doing? I was mixing Alien. Sorry for reaching over you again. I'm going to do it a couple times. I apologize. I have my brushes right here. I'm a mess today, guys. We're definitely in full summer mode. We're in the pool most of the day, and if we're not in the pool, we are at the ballpark playing something. My kids play t-ball, co-ed baseball, and volleyball, so we are literally always doing something. I'm gonna mix Alien with Sunshine Skin to dupe Panic and Pain. See, it's kind of like a more of like a goldy. Oh, that's pretty. I hope it's translating, because I'm telling you, my color has been like not good, and I've been like messing with my lights. Like, I mean, I don't have like lights, but like the lights in my room, I have 2 sets of lights. I have a window right here, and then I have 2 like beauty lights. So what should I do, guys? I wish you could tell me. Should I do the purpley color in the outer part of the lid or the blue? I'm kind of leaning towards the blue just because I'm going to use the dark blue as a liner, and I already have the Beauty Bay palette out. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I don't think I'm going anywhere today, which is good because this look might look crazy. This look might look crazy. That whole sentence was crazy. What if I did like gold to purple to blue? Would that be crazy? I mean, like I said, we're probably going to be home all day. What should we do, guys? Tell me. I wish we could do like this on like I feel like when I'm doing videos like this, like, and when I'm watching videos like this, it's almost like I'm on like a FaceTime call. So I wish you guys would just answer the FaceTime call. Rude. Yeah, maybe we'll do, see, because there's like such a harsh, and I could like mix a little bit of that other shade back in there. But what if, because I have Shuckington and Lithuatian right here, what if we just, you know, what if we just do a little bit of that? So then all 3 of my shimmers are on the lid. I'm going to go over that blue just a hair, but I still want it to be shown. Let's go back in that blue. I'm going to use my finger instead of a brush. Yeah, that was a good idea. Good job, guys. That was a good idea. That was a great idea. So we're from like orangey gold to purpley color to blue. Can you tell? Let me bring you in a little closer. Come here. So see, it's like gold and then purple and then blue. It's kind of a little bit crazy, but I'm a little bit crazy. Why isn't this working? What's happening here? Now I'm crooked. What did I do? Where were you? Oh, you're right there. So now that I have that, we are still going to go in with this dark blue, which is in my So Jaded palette, but I think I mixed, so it was So Jaded and Beauty Bay, right? Right. And we're going to just go back and forth between the 2. Ah, my light went off. This little light that I have over here has like a 30-minute timer. Okay, So we're going to mix those two, and then we're going to do a liner with this. And every time I do an eyeshadow liner, I'm like, man, I wish I was Steph here on YouTube, because she is like the queen of eyeshadow liner. In my opinion, she's the queen. See, so it's like a blue. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, why was I always go into these bingos with such like apprehension, like, oh my gosh, this is gonna look crazy. And sometimes it does. But usually, like, some way, somehow, my cousin was texting me, sorry. She had just had a baby. Oh, she had a baby a couple weeks ago. So she texts me updates. Anyways, squirrel. I always have like hesitation about like the color story and how things are gonna look. And it always comes out decently, you know, like I would go to the store like this. I live in a small town. People are gonna say, hey, Dominique looks a little crazy. But I'm a little crazy, so like, okay, whatever, you know. I almost want to leave the, like, have you seen this palette? Like, this is, okay, so Andy DW reached out and like was like, hey, like you did a couple of the Bingo of Shame last go round. Like, do you want to pick some palettes to go in the, like, the wheel? This was one of my picks. I love this palette so much. And every time I pull it out to play with it, I'm so excited. And then I'm like, why did you put it away, Dominique? So maybe I should leave it out. I do have a lot of pans in there, huh? This would be such a good, like, level something. I think I'm gonna leave it out. Oh, I think I'm gonna leave it out. I love it. It's so nice to, like, love your stuff you're using. Like, hate panning is so... There's a couple of things that I'm, like, hate panning right now. And it's just not... It's no fun, you know? Like, makeup is supposed to be fun. Like, who cares if I'm wearing orange and blue and purple on my eyeballs? Like, it's just makeup. It's just fun. It's not that serious. So, like, why are we making ourselves hate pan things? But also, I do it. Like, I hate to declutter something. I hate to throw something away. If I'm gonna, like, declutter anything, I'm not truly decluttering it. I'm, like, giving it to my girls. My girls are almost 7 and 11, almost 12. So they love to, like, play with makeup and play with skincare. And, like, as long as it's not, like, expired and gonna give them, like, a rash, like, I don't care, girl. Do it. Wear the crazy makeup, you know, as long as we're at home. You can't wear that out and about or to church or something, but if you want to put on blue eyeshadow and red lipstick, you go right on ahead in the comfort of your own home. Okay, I just put on a little bit of mascara. I still had mascara, like, residue from last night, so it's looking a little clumpy and crusty, but that's okay. I really like this. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Who would have thunk it? Okay, I'm going to go off screen. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, which is going to be super fast because it's hot today in California. I think we're in the 100 somethings again. We've been for so long now. It's going to be 100 and something. Honestly, though, I think last year was hotter. Anyways, I'm going to just put on, like, a powder foundation and a little bit of something else, and then we'll come back together and do something on the lower lash line. I think that's the plan. Okay, bye. Okay, so I just put on some, like, powder foundation. I literally don't have any blush, bronzer, none of that. I did my eyebrows, and I actually used the stoned color in this ColourPop So Jaded palette, and it's kind of like a cooler toned brown, and I really liked how they came out. Like, I was, again, pleasantly surprised. And I did also put on, I put a inner corner highlight. So what should we do on the lower lash line? Should we go back in with that orange and kind of bring it all together? Should I just dust a little bit of that orange because it was so impactful? Maybe we'll just dust just a baby bit. Just a baby bit of that orange just to tie it all together, because I feel like that orange is kind of like just lost in translation down there. I'm not crazy about, like, actual colors under my eye, my under eye. just because like orangey colors, I feel like they kind of make me look like I have pink eye. And then like more bluey purple colors, I feel like it makes me look like I'm, I don't know, sick. But that's literally what I'm working with today. So let's go in, I think with the purples. Let's do purples. I love purples. And again, we're not going anywhere or doing anything today, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yes, I love it. And then let's go back in with that goldy colors. Let's do these goldy colors on the inner part of the lower lash line, just to bring it on home. I think that's going to be it. This was a fun one. I'm so excited to see what is in store for next time. I love Andy. I love DW. They are amazing human beings. And if you are not following them, which I'm sure you are if you're watching me, then you need to be. What are you doing, girl? That's it. Let me bring you in. Let's see. So this is what the look we came up with. It kind of reminds me of a galaxy. Can you tell how this looks? Hold on. I came over by my back door to give you like better lighting. You can see all the colors. That's what we're looking like. Okay, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing, girl? Come on. All right, bye.